Howdy.
Hello.
We're live.
We are. We are not the opposite of live, which is good.
Hello there.
Hey. How are we all?
Recovering.
Did you have a bit rough night? I know you went off to play some games.
Yeah, we went off to play some games after I sent in to Art, and I had quite a bit of bourbon because I was just doing commentary on the games.
All right, okay.
So I was watching them all try to kill each other, and I was doing commentary. It got a little saucy.
Dead by Daylight. I've installed it now, so I might have a go at
Yep.
it. Yes. It was on sale. It's like $7 in the US for that game.
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, $10 in Canada. Well, now with the extra tariffs, it's $1,000 in Canada. But...
Good.
Hey, who won the baseball tonight? Wasn't there a game again tonight?
Dodgers.
No idea.
The Dodgers won tonight. So is that one each?
Yep, they evened it out.
Right, okay. I see. See, it's funny because they're going nuts, particularly in Ontario, with the Blue Jays. And they go, the Blue Jays could win. Canada could win the World Series. Well, not many Canadian players in that team that I'm aware of. But
No.
So, kind of hardly a Canadian win. But hey, that's the way it
Carney
is.
paid the team a visit, man.
He did. Does he speak Spanish?
Yeah, I think so. All dialects, man. Cuban,
All
Mexicans,
dialects.
all of them.
He speaks globalist.
Yeah.
Do you speak Illuminati? Do you speak it? Anyway.
I think most of them do.
Most of them do. So, where do we want to start tonight, guys? It's great to see Mike with us again.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on again, man.
We can see you on the screen, and you've got some kind of old rag on.
I do.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taves.
All
America.
right. Who's he playing for now?
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. That's
He's
where he
doing
went.
okay. He's had a few
Yeah.
goals and assists, and
Yeah.
kind of hurts to see him on another team, just like Patrick Kane on the Wings. It's just,
Yeah.
it's weird.
So, is there anybody left from the last Stanley Cup win?
Teravainen. I think he
Is
said
that it?
Teravainen. Teuvo Teravainen. I think he came back and he's the only one.
Yeah, it's all changed, eh? All changed.
Yeah.
Still, they're not doing too badly this year so far.
4-2-2.
4-2-2. Could be worse. There's some strange teams doing quite well, which we'll take a look at in a minute, I'm sure.
We should start with what we're drinking.
We should. Let's get to the booze then. What are you drinking, sir?
Well, this is what did the damage last night, so I guess I'm going to have some more of it. This was a brand new bottle last night.
Oh my God, that's half a bottle almost. Half a
And
bottle.
that's a 175, not a 750.
There you go. Show us how much is left in that again. I was trying to make you bigger. I was trying to embiggen you, but it didn't work. All right. Oh, geez.
Well, you got to click in the upper left.
I did. Nothing happened.
And then you've got to transition it.
It didn't go bigger for me. It didn't get bigger.
There.
Holy moly.
Yeah,
That's
I had
quite
bit
a
last
lot.
night.
That's quite a bit, yes. See if it'll go smaller. It did go smaller.
Yep.
See, I made it go smaller.
And then
Well,
transition.
So and then it transitioned. I'm having another malt. Loch Lomond.
Nice.
Very nice. Very smooth malt. Single malt. I don't know what age that one is. It's funny. Excuse me. Oh, who cares?
Sanding Monkey says that he's having a glass of Chivas Regal 12-year.
Well, Chivas, I was just past the distillery there in August. The Chivas distillery.
That was
Yeah.
Hunter S. Thompson's favorite drink.
Yeah, Chivas, nice stuff. Chivas Regal.
So, in spirit of Halloween,
I'm surprised.
I brought.
No, that was the other way. Jane
Other
B.
direction.
Yep.
Oh, the rough stuff.
McReady.
Yeah.
That's why I have the sunglasses on too. My Halloween costume
I used to work for the company that made that stuff.
from The Thing.
Guinness United Distillers.
So the sunglasses, the JB. This is what he drank throughout the
Right.
movie. So
That's okay.
happy
Well,
Hall-
cheers.
Happy Halloween.
Yes.
Cheers.
Yep. Happy Halloween.
Cheers to everybody out in the chats. Nice to see you all. Freddie's here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
I've
Freddie.
seen it. All right. TZ's there, Darren M, and Mike DiCarlo, and Eric Myers, and I'm sure lots of other people. So let's take a little look at the scores on the doors
Oh,
tonight.
The Skinner
Almost
special.
all teams in action.
Almost all teams. Yeah, there was somebody playing yesterday, which is finally they had somebody playing on a Friday. Which
Yeah, I don't understand their scheduling.
I don't get it at all.
We've
no.
talked about it before.
So the Oilers are 2-0 down to the Kraken, which is
Skinner
good.
has a goal. Skinner, man, what a
Skinner.
garbage.
Skinner.
I'm fine with them being garbage the rest of the
yes.
rest of the time he's with them.
Yeah. They needed the referees to help them beat Montreal the other night.
Yeah.
I have a clip. Anyway, play it later. Some interesting refereeing decisions when they were 5-3 down in that game. Flyers 4, Islanders 3. Who cares? As you were saying, they
Avs
have
finally lost in regulation.
first time this season in regulation.
First
Couldn't-
game without a point.
Just get that point. You couldn't just make it to get that point. Come on.
It just we scored with 16 seconds left to get the second goal for us, but it was the weirdest game. The Bruins came out completely flat. Didn't even look like they were interested in playing at all. We got a goal pretty quick in like the first 4 minutes, and then they got a goal, and suddenly they sparked, and then they got another goal like a minute later, and then they got a goal with like 7 seconds and before the buzzer in the second period, which is always demoralizing.
Yes.
So we had the chance to crush them in the first period when they weren't doing anything, and we just couldn't get it to go past the goalie.
One of those nights.
McKinnon had a few assists. He had a good night.
Well, he's doing
Yep.
well for me. I've got him in the fantasy, so he's doing well. Good lad. Long may it continue. As Mike DiCarlo is saying in the chat, the two teams everyone wants to suck is Edmonton, Pittsburgh, so McDavid and Crosby get traded. I don't think McDavid's going to get traded. But Crosby...
No, he's pretty much done this short home deal so that he can stay for 3 years and
he's committed.
give it one last go on it before
Crosby,
asking for
though.
a trade.
Crosby, though, that's a different matter.
Well, we've been talking about that for 2 or 3 years now.
Yeah. He's definitely going to end up at the Avs.
If he goes anywhere, I think that'll be the case, yes.
Mm-hmm. Ducks 3, Lightning 4, which Ducks have been doing okay, which is weird. Sabres 3, Maple Leafs 4. I think the Sabres had their number one goalie back, but it didn't help. So
Well,
Ukko-Pekka
They at
Luukkonen.
least got to a point.
They did. Oh, forget it. I can't say that name. But he's off IR, played tonight, I think. I did say I was going to play the old meme, show the old meme tonight of the car with a broken window and the Sabres tickets in, and the guy saying, "Yeah, I left my 2 Sabres tickets in the car tonight. Somebody broke in and left 2 other ones." So
Left more. Yeah.
The Golden Knights, long may they continue to lose.
Well, Hill is out.
3-0. Yeah. 3
Sh-
lost.
Schmidt in goal.
Schmidt.
Hill's out, and our favorite Vegas Golden Knights player, Mark Stone, is once again on the long-term injured reserve.
Yeah, it's a little bit early for the playoffs, but he's there.
That's a shocker, man.
Yeah. So Panthers, that was Bobrovsky's 50th shutout, I believe. So I even have there we go. 50 shutouts, 50 career shutouts. So
it's all the shutouts.
Yeah, not a bad game and I've got Bobrovsky in both my leagues, I think.
He did well for me last year.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's funny, when he first moved to Florida, he was getting a lot of criticism because he wasn't playing that well. And now it's...
Yeah, that first season there, he was atrocious after being traded.
He was pretty bad. What was it, from Columbus he came from?
Yeah, he came from Columbus.
So now there's an interesting one. The Mammoth 6, the Wild 2. Who would have foreseen that the Utah Mammoth would be top of the Central?
They have been beasts at home.
6 wins in a row.
Maybe that trash
They have been
name
absolute beasts at home.
Yeah, it's incredible. I would never have saw that coming. Never.
Trash name, go on a win streak. Man, I hate
Strange, eh?
Mammoth. Why is it the Mammoths? Why is it Mammoth?
The Mammotheries. The Mammotheries. The Mammoth. The Mammoth. The Mammoth. This is a good, fun one. The Blues, at one point in this game, the Blues were 4-0 up against the Red Wings. And the Red Wings win 6-4. So, congratulations, Blues. Long may it continue. Red Wings are playing quite well too. I think that's it's surprising.
They got blasted in their last 2 games, actually. This is their goal. They have pretty much. They kind of have a goalie situation between.
I don't even know who the Wings have got as their goalie now.
Tappet.
Oh,
He's
right.
their
Okay.
backup.
Yes, the struggle to see if they'll ever get into the playoffs again. Maybe this year. So
Wings.
The Wings, yeah.
They
closer.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a contender for a playoff spot this year. I don't think they'll do anything with it, but I think they've got a good chance at getting in.
Yeah.
Gibson and Tappet.
Gibson's one of the. My God, is he still playing?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Fleury hasn't signed there. He can come out of retirement and have another retirement tour after.
Real quick, we should probably address this one.
Oh, yeah.
Eric Myers says this is Utah's second year. This is Utah's second year, but they're a sideways continuation of the Phoenix and Arizona Coyotes.
Yeah.
So that franchise folded completely, but all the players, everybody went to Utah. So it's not like they're just a brand new team.
No.
Although they are a brand new team.
Isn't there some weird technicality that the Phoenix Arizona team could come back?
If the ownership group was able to get the stadium deal done, then they have first rights at a new franchise.
Okay, but it would be a new franchise. I'd love to see them take the Utah one back. Say, no, I'm sorry, we're taking it
They won't
back.
take the Utah one back, but Phoenix, Arizona, Phoenix, whichever version, they would reinstate their franchise, so all those records would go back in.
Yeah. Freddie seems to be living in a hallucinogenic state where he believes it's all Flyers this year.
He would get along well with my 17-year-old daughter.
All right. Well, but we wouldn't want that. That sounds a bit awkward.
Didn't Arizona?
She's obsessed with the Flyers this year.
Is she? Oh, jeez.
Didn't Arizona play at ASU there last year?
They did.
Yeah.
It was like 5,000 capacity or something. Freddie, you'll have to come on and talk about the Flyers. You're welcome to come on sometime, mate. Anytime you want. So, Blue Jackets 5, Penguins 4. Yeah. Yada, yada, yada. Senators 7, Caps 1. I loved that. That was a good one. That was nice. 7-1.
Sens have been playing okay.
Oh, yeah. And 7-1 in DC. And they picked a good night because it's Ovi's 1500th game today. Tonight was his 1500th.
Which we had a celebration with the Avs last week for Brent Burns.
All right. Did he make 1500 last week?
Yep.
I thought that was his age, 1500 years old.
He is the oldest man in the league.
He didn't know it, did he?
Did he? He did not know it. They had to let him know that, and he was like,
He's so old, he said, what league? What are you talking about?
Right.
Who are you anyway?
Well, it had to have screwed with his head this week when we did the Nordiques versus Whalers, which we'll
oh, God, yeah.
We'll show the intro on that because those jerseys were popping.
Yeah, people were totally thinking, have I entered a time machine here?
Yep.
So look at Ovi there. Look at that. 2005. He's even got acne. There he is now. Wow. 1500 games. Yeah. So
he's 40 and looks 50. Man.
He does. He looks 50. Hey, Jesus. You know what's even better than that though is that Jagr is playing again. He's going. I don't know what
38th season. I think
38th season. That was the picture I didn't save properly. Jagr's 38th season as a pro. Incredible. Not in the NHL, obviously. He wants to come back. He keeps wanting to come back to the NHL. Well done to the Senators, though. That was a good win.
How old is he now? Is he like 56 or something?
Oh, it's
like 60.
609 years old. He's got to be in his mid to late 50s. Is it
about 56? If he started at 18 and this is his 38th season.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it depends on how old he was when he got into the league, but I think he was probably one of the ones that was in at 18, like drafted directly in, but I can't remember.
No, he's got to be about 56 at least, 56, 57. So Canadians 4, Canucks 3, and then all Canadian grudge match. Kings 4, Predators 5. So that's disappointing. What the Preds to lose. Never mind. And the Stars break a 4-game losing streak to get a win against WG's Hurricanes 3-2 with 2 goals from Miro Heiskanen, which is unusual these days. But after he gave up on a most dreadful mistake for the Canes' second goal. The Canes, I don't have a clip of it, and I wish I did, but they were, it was one of the most weirdest misses of the year. I don't know how the puck didn't go in the net, and it didn't. They would have been 3-0 up, I think, if it had. It was I don't know what happened to it, but it just thought that's a goal, and it's like the puck curved away. It was bizarre. But anyway, Stars managed to scrape a win with a half-spirited performance. So a quick look at the standings. East, the Habs are top and the Red Wings are second. Who would have seen that coming?
Yeah. Tampa Bay's on the bottom. Wow.
Yeah. Lightning in the bottom.
Well, that's in the Atlantic, not in the East.
That's the Atlantic. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Atlantic is, 14 points. Yeah, 14 points. They would be in the East as a whole. They may well be top. I'd have to click the button for just the East. But
New Jersey.
New Jersey have got 14 points too. So Devils is not too surprising, but surprising to see. And it's not totally surprising to see the Habs up there, but the Wings being second is. Panthers have been a bit wobbly, but they did get the win tonight. But the Toronto Maple Leafs are an encouraging 6th. I like that. If only Boston. If only. I want the others to jump them, but that's just me.
Come on, Brian. You got a Maple Leafs jersey somewhere, right? Admit it.
I don't. I have no such thing. I don't need kindling. So
only Mike DiCarlo does.
Only Mike does. Sorry, Mike. I'm just kidding, mate. So the Met, which is the weirdest thing, there is nobody in negative goal differential in the Met.
Yeah.
That is weird. And that's
we're early in the season, but that is still strange.
It's strange.
This far into the season.
Especially as the Rangers couldn't buy a goal.
Yeah.
For like 4 games. So
New Jersey's on fire, man. 7 in a row.
Yeah.
Yep, we've got them tomorrow at 1 o'clock local time.
Oh, jeez.
What's your prediction?
Back to back. Well, it depends on whether we're playing our goalie who's only played 2 games in the NHL since our starter's still injured, or whether we have Wedgwood in there. But
he played today.
I think the Avs will typically bounce back. Usually on back-to-backs, they win 1 of 2. So since we lost today, I'm going to bet on tomorrow.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, should be a good game.
It's weird having 2 1 o'clock in the afternoon games, so back-to-back.
Yeah.
It's weird scheduling.
It's not particularly great, is it?
Nope.
Penguins second, though. Also interesting. Now, I know the Canes lost tonight against Dallas, but my God, they're hard to play against.
Yeah.
Like, they just keep on coming at you again and again and again. It's
the Avs and the Canes are the 2 best 5-on-5 right now, and 2 of the worst on the power play, which is weird. But both teams also take more shots than any team at the moment. So they're doing a lot of peppering of the goalies.
Pesky Canes. Some team called the Flyers is down in 6th. I don't know who they are, but is that a new team?
New to the leaderboard.
New to the league, the Flyers? I've never heard of them. Who would have foreseen the Mammoth being top? How long can it continue? We don't know, but that's 6 wins in a row. So, and the Avs have dropped today, but they've still had a pretty impressive start. Jets are pretty solid. The Blackhawks, 50, kind of hanging around there. Not too bad. 2 wins in a row.
Their youth is stepping up finally. Nazar, Bedard.
Yeah.
It takes a few years for them to get going after.
Unfortunately, the Stars have sucked so far this year. Did win today.
The Rantanins?
Rantanins, he's okay. We're weak. We're very weak at the moment. Very weak. No, there was a bit of grit tonight, but normally they've been paper soft. So but we're still better than the Blues and the Wild, so that's okay.
And the Kaprizov signing is doing nothing for the Wild.
Nothing for the Wild except killing them for years.
Most expensive player in hockey, and they're in dead last.
Dead last. What a shame. It makes you sad, doesn't it?
Uh-huh.
So the Knights, not a great deal of nobody's running away there yet. Knights top, Kraken second. The Ducks being third is intriguing.
A little surprising. Yeah.
A little surprising. Oilers are off to their usual slow, mixed start, despite help from the referees. And the Flames are absolutely terrible in the bottom. The closest team to me.
And the Sharks just keep snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah, that's right. How can we lose in more creative ways?
Yeah.
I think Calgary's the worst team in the NHL.
Yeah. I would suggest that you are correct, sir. So let's see, league. I'm willing to bet you're correct. So in the league as a whole, the Devils and then the Mammoth are top Canadians. 3 teams with 14 points. If we go to the bottom, look, the Flames with 3 points and the Sharks with 4. I suspect that won't change much.
I have Wolf in fantasy, and it's like every game, it's 3 goals, 4 goals. What do you do? Shit.
It's quite some interesting teams in the bottom there. Yeah. Leafs, the Kings, the Rangers,
Tampa.
They'll bounce back.
Tampa will probably pick up a bit, but I think the Sharks and the Flames are going to struggle. But the Wild, not looking
there's
good.
a few early season surprises down there.
Yeah. So, looking up here, you can see certain teams already looking pretty good. The Penguins, I don't know, they've not really reconstructed their team yet, have they? So that's quite interesting.
No. That's why we keep talking about Crosby.
Yep. Anyway, so that's the standings. Have a quick look at the Bourbon and Boarding Fantasy before we play some clips and talk about some other stuff. Some pretty tight games this week. Me and Clobber in Time which is Mart C with a D, Mart D with a C, C with a D.
4-4.
4-4. You got a 5-4, 3-6, 4-3 for Brahma there.
Over first place, Darren.
Over first place, Darren, who's in the chat. And Mike, you are in a 5-4 at the moment with Tay. So there's some tight games there. Nobody's running away with it this week, and there's not many games left tomorrow. The Rat King. Who is the Rat King?
Who is the Rat King?
Who is the Rat? Well, it's.
I was the last person that joined. I can't remember who.
I can't remember who that is.
Superior Nav, maybe.
Maybe Superior Nav. So Darren right now is top. I'm second. Of course I am. Smokey's third, and then there's a bunch of also runs. Rat King hasn't made any moves, but Mike, you've made 19 moves so far.
I have a goalie situation. That's why.
Yeah, that's been my problem too. I've had to dump actual players to get a backup goalie that might play that week so that I can get my 3 games.
Let's examine your team. Well, you had Nylander. Was he on day-to-day before the game today?
Yeah,
or
he was out today.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, you should have replaced him then. Oh, you didn't have anybody on the bench, did you? You had nobody on the bench.
No, I'm maxed
nobody for
out,
that
man.
position.
Yeah.
Maxed out, man.
Hurtle, you've got Kaprizov.
Yeah.
Kaprizov.
Mr. Contract.
Pencil. You got Tom Wilson. That'll be good for the hits. Fortas, Hudson, Fox, Morgan, Riley. How is he getting on this year?
Doing pretty well. He was injured last game.
Yeah. Lowson. Now, isn't Lowson a good hit? He's a good hitter, Jeremy Lowson.
That's why I picked him up.
Yeah, I was going to pick him up, but I think you got to him before me. And you've got Schmid and Gibson.
Trash
goalies. You have some pretty poor goalies. Yeah.
Gibson and Talbot are gone.
Yeah.
Do you want to answer this one, Mike?
What is Mike's channel? I have a little to no YouTube channel, but you can follow me on X. I have quite a huge following on X.
I'll have to find you.
Dr. Michael Jones.
I will post it if I can find it. So give me a second.
At Truth or Consequences 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got about 16K on X, but YouTube, I've got like 10 people.
Just
starting off.
I'm just going to post it in, I can post it in my chats, and I'll put it in the...
It'll show up on screen.
It'll show up on screen,
Chat scrolling.
Yeah. So...
I do 99% political commentary and 1% sports,
So, I want to look at Brahma here just to see what... who are your goalies again?
See my IR situation?
Your IR, you got Chuck, Trocheck. How's Landeskog getting on? Is he all right? Is he good?
No, he's not doing well. The one goal that he had is the controversial one we're going to talk about that got taken away.
Is he just struggling to get up to speed with the pace? Or?
No, he's making an impact in the games. He's just not making a scoring impact for fantasy type stuff. But, he's definitely been involved and looking just fine. The second line, actually, they're struggling to score, but they're playing really well. So it'll start coming.
So you've got Elvis, Mackenzie Blackwood, who's out. And
I just picked up Elvis for tonight, just so I could get my 3rd game in, because Hellebuck is not playing 3 times a week.
No. You've got no IR space left either, so he's not on IR anyway, is he? He's just out. I hate.
Nope, he's just not been in a single game this season. But he's supposed to return. So we play the Devils tomorrow, and then we play them again. I think Tuesday or Wednesday.
Worth hanging on.
Well, I'm not getting rid of a number 1 goalie either way, because unless he was out for 6 months, it's not worth trying to find another goalie out there. I mean, Elvis. That was a Band-Aid.
So Darren's top. I'm going to have a look at his team. So Austin Matthews, Bo Horvat, Nikushkin, who I've got in my other fantasy league. Morgan Geeky, he's got all the players I can't pronounce.
Yeah.
Samoskevich, McAvoy. What are you doing, Darren? I can't pronounce these guys. Brent Burns, he's got the oldest player in the league.
Yep.
Must get extra points for that.
Getting some hits from him and some shots. Well, Brent Burns still he still shoots nonstop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he's a good shooter and hitter, so well worth having. Those are two great categories. Zeev Bayum. Buayum. I can't pronounce that either. Drew Doughty, Braden Point, Shea Theodore, Mark Stone on IRLT. And goalies, you have Charlie Lindgren, who didn't have a good game today.
Neither did Gustafson. And the one guy you had on the bench, 2 goals against.
Swayman. Well, it's enough to. It's enough to. He's messing with me. It's enough to get you.
I will say one thing I have not liked about how we're set up this year.
Yeah, we could change it.
Well, no, it's something that we can't do in the middle of the thing. But I would prefer save percentage over just pure number of saves, because that category doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, if you look at my goalie matchup, that's a great example, because I mean, I have played absolute trash.
That's actually a mistake. It was meant to be. It was meant to be save percentage. That's a mistake.
Because save percentage actually reflects what the goalie's doing. Just number of saves reflects how many shots are being taken at the goalie.
But that gives the shitty teams and the shitty goalies a chance then.
I guess.
Brian, you have to look at mine as a case study and why Brahma is right in this.
It wasn't meant to be that.
I am leading. I've had 9 starts, 1 win, but 200 saves, and I'm winning. In the goalie.
It wasn't meant to be that. That was a mistake. Okay,
well, I just wanted to bring it up because next season, I do not want saves. I'd rather have save percentage.
Why didn't people check it for me? Check my work.
I didn't know what it was doing until we already had started, and then it's like, we're 3 weeks in. We can't just change rules on people now.
Why not? Who says we can't?
Because you can start.
That's not very fair.
You can start like 4 goalies and win. On saves. That's what I did, because I'm like, crap.
Edit league
that's one category I can win.
Edit league settings. Next teams. No. So
no, it would be up.
Too late now. Yeah, too late now.
It would be under rosters and scoring.
Yeah. Anyway, that's the way it's shaping up right now. Darren is top.
How am I getting on with Brian? Ali Octa.
Next year we'll need to double check my work. Right, let's...
I just assumed when it said saves, we were talking save percentage, because that's an actual goalie stat.
Well, I thought I'd pick that. You had a big, huge laundry list you could pick from, and I thought I'd picked it. I'm old. I'm older than Brent Burns,
Last year, did you guys play the traditional way with the point system? We
did a rotisserie for the last couple seasons.
Last year.
Okay.
So it was not head-to-head games. It was... They just kept track of the stats throughout the whole year.
Yeah, but I found that was less interesting at the end of the day, because I think at a certain point you knew you couldn't really get up. If you were way down there, you were only going to catch one person maybe.
Because it was season-long numbers, some categories became out of reach for people to even have a hope of catching. So
head-to-head is better, I think.
So how about we do the throwback real quick? I've got a couple quick videos of the throwback.
Do it.
Let's blow it up and get some audio.
Tonight's game features the Quebec Nordiques and the Hartford Whalers. Francis fingers in front, gets the pass. He scores! The Nordiques have one of the most talented group of forwards in the league.
I'm sure we'll get claimed for this.
Probably. We get claimed for everything, though.
That guy could run for any office in this city, maybe even the entire province would be elected in the morning.
So they did the old style intro. And then I've also got a shot of them coming onto the ice in these jerseys.
I saw this, yeah. I love it. I think it's great. Nordiques should come back. Not as... Or Quebec City should have a team.
Those jerseys really popped, though. I mean, they looked fantastic, both teams. I've always loved the Whalers jersey. I thought they had the best logo in hockey.
Yes, it was brilliant. See, I'd love to see Quebec City get a team again, just to watch the people not wanting to go and play there.
And then both goalies went with the leather brown
they did?
Pads.
I think both goalies should have gone without helmets and helmets just to be celebrate the old days.
The Whalers haven't been gone that long.
Do you have a
Well,
Nordique?
Nordiques haven't been going that long either, really.
No, 95.
Do you have a Nordiques jersey, man?
I don't yet. I'm thinking about getting one, but jerseys are so expensive. It's like, I wouldn't mind having one, but at the same time, I would. I'd probably just get another Avs player that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too expensive for.
But
I mean, I'd like to get the a Shoresy jersey and a Glatt jersey, but I can't afford that
the
shit.
Sudbury Blueberry
Blueberry
Bulldogs.
Ducks.
Do you have a North Stars jersey, man?
I don't know. Why would I have that? That's Minnesota.
Tradition, man. Tradition.
I'm not into that. I never knew them then. I didn't know anything about them then. So it's hard to celebrate anything that comes from Minnesota.
Yeah, that's true. Especially now.
So let's get some clips going. Should we start with the Rempe? You've got that Rempe as well, haven't you? Or where do you want to start with? Some fights?
Yeah, we could start with some fights. Let me cue up Rempe getting knocked out of the game.
Yeah,
because it did not go well for him.
Nope. This isn't this is a round 2. They fought last year, I think, Reeves and Rempe.
Yeah, Reeves and Rempe. You know, the big dumb animal.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing
That's
like
not
two.
the right screen share. That's yours.
That's
isn't it?
mine. I could play it if you want.
Let me grab mine.
There's nothing like two bottom dwelling.
Yeah, that's the fight. So go
Yeah,
ahead.
there's nothing like two bottom dwelling teams fighting it out. It's, oh, I don't have any. Hang on. I should
Yeah,
have
we
some
don't need
more.
audio for a fight.
Maybe there was no audio. My audio is switched on, so they take long enough to get round to it.
Yep.
But there was people on Twitter going, "Oh yeah, Rempe's really tough." Tough. He got knocked out of the game.
I mean, they both landed some good shots,
They
but
did.
yeah, he had upper body injury, did not return.
Yeah, well, face is upper body.
And he made some pretty cheap shots at the end, if I remember.
Yeah.
Gets the jersey over his head and then starts rabbit punching the top of his head.
It was a goofy fight.
There he is. Yeah, right there.
Wow.
There you go. Right that. Right.
There.
That's it
He
there,
starts
yeah.
just hammering on his head
Yeah.
in the jersey. I'm wondering if he got injured when the ref pulled him off and he fell on his back.
Maybe, that's right. Referee injury isn't a category. You can't use it. There you go. So that was it. He's out. Mr. Fire Hydrant Chin left the game after this fight with an upper body injury. I believe face is officially upper body.
Yes.
Yes.
Old time hockey.
Old time hockey, exactly. I have an older one. I know you were you. I'll go second
Yeah,
again.
go for it.
So this is Anaheim, Carolina from the 16th. Quite because most of the clips will be from tonight or this week, but this is a slightly older one. I don't know why I'm not hearing anything. There's something. Just let me check my audio. Live extreme. Let's try it again.
Carlson
Oh,
stick
they're getting
knocked
it.
out of his hands by Walker, and that'll bring an end to the period, but it will not bring
This was just a lot of fun, you know.
on the ice between the Canes and Ducks. Keandre Miller mixing it up with McTavish.
We don't see this often enough now.
And now
The line
Seneca and
skirmishes.
Jensen
Indeed, we miss this kind of thing. And the goalies are going for
Goalies
it.
are going at it.
Yeah.
That's not a good idea because that brings Dostal into the
You see the refs intervened. Stop it. Let the goalies fight.
I don't know why they always stop the goalies only.
I think it's wrong. If they want to fight, let them fight. Oh, Stank. Stank was in there.
Yep.
He was punching people's groins.
Likely.
He got a nice reception at Dallas tonight when he came back. They played a nice video for him on the big screens, and he got a standing ovation. So that's nice.
Yeah.
He is well loved. My God, is he 12 years old? That guy's Brent Burns' grandchild.
Yeah.
Who did
pretty-
Patrick Waugh
Could be.
always scrap with? Was that Osgood?
Well, he always fought with the Red Wings, so he scrapped with Osgood, and Vernon was the other one, I believe.
Those are some great goalie
I think
fights.
the first one was with Vernon, and then Osgood just happened to be there the next year, and Osgood did not want to fight, and Waugh kind of just forced it. In fact, they talked about it during the alumni game. Waugh felt kind of bad because Osgood's, like super nice guy, doesn't have any enemies in the league, and yeah, Waugh just took him to town.
He was better at fighting his own coaches. That was much more his style.
Yeah.
Good old days.
Do have a couple more fights that we can do real quick and wipe out the fights.
See you, Freddie.
Night, Fred.
There was a clip I wanted to highlight if I can find it. Keep going.
Okay.
Glove save, and now the gloves get dropped. Tyler Tucker, and they're locked. Tucker takes him into the wall. The pop, the helmet of Merlot. Tucker jabbing with a right.
Nice.
Yeah, not a bad one. It kind of cuts off weird. And then we've got the one from today, Mayfield.
They're thinking about it, and the gloves are coming off. Hathaway and Scott Mayfield. Hathaway threw the hit on Cizikas. He was quickly confronted by Scott Mayfield. First fight of the young season for the New York Islanders.
Well, good on both guys, but for Scott Mayfield,
Yeah.
There was the clip was labeled Mayfield's leaking oil after his spiritual.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah, I didn't bookmark it, but I did see that quote. Yeah.
I just love some of the hockey terminology that we use. He's not bleeding. He's leaking oil.
Leaking oil. Yeah. Tim says Brahma could sell his soul for a new jersey. Well, he'd have to have a soul.
And nobody wants a new jersey.
No. That's right. Can't celebrate the Carolina Dancing Boys. Oops, sorry. With WD since he stole my wheel. That's true. Yeah. And who stole the Nordiques, we wonder? Who are those chumps that stole the Nordiques? Nobody stole them. They packed it in because they didn't have a crowd. Right. So let's see. What do we got? We almost had another goalie fight. You see, yep. I think we should have had it. As this Barstool Sports clip says, the refs robbing us of a goalie fight is a crime against humanity. I've got something stuck in my screen. That's weird. Anyway.
Make sure you transition. There it is.
There it is. No, there's a quote. Oh, let's say it's gone now. One of the comments was stuck in front of my screen.
Here comes the other goalie. Here comes Allmark. He's dropping his
So Allmark has a nice.
We haven't had one of these in forever.
He's almost there. Almost. But again, the refs pull them apart.
Here comes the other goalie. Here comes Allmark. He's dropping his gloves.
Linus Allmark.
Now, I've actually got a better run up to that. This is Allmark's actual approach. And I think it's quite manly. It's quite a nice approach.
I like the wait until the very last second to shake the blocker off.
Yeah. You never know when you might need it. I love the crowd.
They just don't like goalies fighting.
They just don't. It's just bizarre. Referee, what is it with the rest? I mean, what if they both get thrown out of the game? That's why there's another goalie sitting there. I don't know. It's weird. Speaking of referees, though, this is from I should have played this last time, I think, but a KHL ref was banned for life after initially allowing this goal to stand when the puck entered the goal through a gap in the side of the netting. So
and
it's
this
hard.
is after review.
This is
he still allowed the
after
goal to stand.
review. So watch carefully. It's obviously you're there. You go. So we're getting it. Now you'll see it from another angle in a second. They reviewed it and he let it stand, so it goes right in here.
It goes through a hole in the netting.
Shows you how poor they are. They've got a hole in their netting. Yeah.
But I mean, it's pretty freaking clear.
It's pretty obvious it's not a goal. He allowed it to stand, and he's been banned for life, apparently. So, and probably sent to a gulag.
Well,
he was sent to the Ukraine front, man.
And
they probably found that he had made a bet on the game.
I think so. And someone says, imagine if the refs in the US were held to those standards, which may be a cue for you.
Yeah. We'll play this one and have a chat about it, because this one I found ridiculous. I think all Avs fans found it ridiculous. And I absolutely think that our head coach found it ridiculous. So this was in the game against the Mammoth. It would have been a 2-0 lead for us. Instead, we ended up losing that game, but we had them kind of at our mercy in the beginning of the game. But this was a disallowed goal, and I'll explain to you why after we watch it, because the explanation is where the travesty is.
Earlier could have been 3-0 if not for Wedgwood.
Here's Colorado. Landeskog score! Gabriel Landeskog!
And of course the organization, we just talked about it, turnovers and the inability of Gunther just to take that pass from Sergachev.
So when you slow this down and look at it, which they're going to do, not the goal part, but the entry, because this was challenged for offsides.
Not offside, just offsides.
Offside, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So he gets the puck.
You look at the puck, it comes out of
Watch.
the zone. But
Gunther puts it back in on his own.
On his own,
because Nichushkin pressured him.
It never touches Nichushkin's
Nichushkin
stick.
doesn't touch him. Nichushkin doesn't touch the puck with his stick.
After coach's challenge video review, it was determined that at 19:18 the play is offside. We have no goal.
Okay.
So if you look behind, I think it shows it. You see our guys changing, right?
Yeah.
So it has shades of a few years ago in the playoffs when Landeskog had one boot on the step and one boot that was still touching the ice when a goal happened, and they called it offside.
But it's irrelevant anyway.
So yes, that's what our coach was making the point of, is A, you can't be offside if the other team puts it back into their own zone.
That's right, yeah.
And B, it wouldn't have mattered if they were all the way down behind the goal, because they couldn't be offside. But the whole point of this is the ref's explanation at the bench was, well, Nichushkin applied too much pressure and forced him to play the puck into his zone.
There's no such thing as too much pressure.
The rule is that you can't check somebody that has the puck back into the zone. You can't force the puck back into the zone off of somebody else's stick.
And he didn't do that.
He didn't do it. He does not touch anything here. Gunther puts it in to his own zone. So there can be no offsides by definition.
Yeah. It's the most outrageous
infuriating.
Nonsense.
And to have it go to Toronto and them still say, yeah, no goal. It makes no sense whatsoever. At what point are you allowed to then play defense or, check? Because all Nichushkin did was skate up to him and spooked him, and he misplayed the puck. Are you not allowed to start covering somebody until they've had the puck for a full second? Or we go into the NFL where, everything that we know is a catch is not a catch because he didn't take two steps?
It's infuriating, isn't it? I mean, there is no defense.
I was steaming hot.
But there is no defense for that decision. He never What does too much pressure mean? Where is it in the rule book that says too much pressure?
Yeah, defender is not allowed to pressure too much, especially by not touching him or the puck or his stick. And it's clear. I mean, it was clear as day on the video. And all the Avs announcers were shocked. The coach was shocked. The morning interview the next day, he was just, I don't know what the hell they were thinking. It's still a bad call. I don't care if they find me. And both McFarland, our GM, and Bednar were like, yes, we are pushing the league on this one. We are going to get an explanation.
Got to be, I mean, you can't just say, well, we'll move on from that.
Well, it's the difference between going up 2-0 and then eventually being tied at 1-1. Sure, it's just one game, but what are the rules?
Yeah.
I mean, what is the rule if you say, well, he kind of forced him into it by pressuring him? Bullshit.
Yeah, which you're not allowed to do, apparently.
Yeah. So
it's pathetic, isn't it? Yeah.
I don't know what you hockey guys in the chat think of that one.
I'd love to know what everyone thought, yeah.
I think that was BS.
He obviously... Sorry, Mike, go ahead.
Oh, I think he may have clicked back on the... there
you're back. What were you going to say, Mike? Sorry.
Oh, I was saying, I wonder when AI is going to start making the calls,
What obviously happened was the ref thought that Nikushkin had played the puck, not the other player, and didn't want to admit that he didn't want to admit he'd made a mistake. He just didn't want to.
He doesn't have to. Toronto does that. The refs don't review the play. The refs get the play reviewed in Toronto, and they're told what happened. So it's not him reversing himself. It's Toronto reversing when it's a review. That's the whole reason we have Toronto, so that they can override the ref and save their ego.
Yeah. You see, I would disagree with Tim. What I would have said was, if I was the GM, I would say, show me in the book where this is a rule, and I will get one of my players to go down on you.
Yeah.
The GM's not going to do that himself.
There's one rule
the assistant coaches are for.
That's what the assistant coaches are for, yeah.
There's one rule in the NHL that I think is pretty messed up. I was watching the Ducks-Hawks game about a week ago, and there was an accidental delay a game, and there was a challenge. I don't know. I'm trying to think. There was a challenge, and because of the challenge, there was a 2-minute penalty or something like that. And
failed challenge results in a penalty for delay of game. So anytime you challenge and you're wrong, it's a penalty against your team for delaying the game.
All right, now I know the game. It was Chicago and Vancouver. They scored a goal,
and
there was a question about interference and
goaltender interference.
Yeah, and they ruled against the Hawks, and the Hawks had to go, penalty box, and they wound up losing the game because they, scored the equalizer because of the refs missed the call. And it just, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like a fair system.
Yeah, we've been complaining for quite a while that there's no rhyme or reason to goaltender interference calls. No. Half the time you think it's going to be an obvious call, and then they don't do anything. The rest of the time, it's just like anytime the goaltender gets touched 10 seconds before the puck goes in, that was goaltender interference.
It's whatever they feel like on the day.
Yeah.
So again, when does AI come in and start making the calls? Because everybody's pissed.
Yeah, but
you know what people would say then?
That's kind of like going to the electronic strike zone. Some people are not going to welcome computerization of our rule enforcement in sport.
But you know what people would say then? They'd say the AI is biased in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Right. The globalists.
And there are other things. There are other things that I would not want AI doing because we don't even want the humans doing it, like slowing it down frame by frame to see if there's the tiniest glimmer of white in between the puck and the line on offsides calls.
Indeed, yes. It was just his skate was a millimeter offside.
Yeah.
If it can't be seen in real time without slowing it down, then it's So Tim sent me an email with. Oops, sorry. I've got to embiggen it. And this is the Patrick Roy and Mike Vernon fight. And I can't make it any bigger, I'm afraid. It doesn't let you embiggen it.
Here is Larionov. Avalanche holding the Red Wings in their own zone. Larionov and Forsberg away from the play. That we see it for Larionov go, but he did, and now Darren McCarty gets his shots in at Juan Lemieux. And look who came all the way out to try to help, Patrick Waugh.
And here comes Waugh jumping in.
You never know when to expect it. Darren McCarty said before.
There's Vernon.
Vernon and Waugh.
There we go. And neither of these teams were shrinking violets.
Follows up with the right.
That was at the Joe Louis Arena. Very good atmosphere in there.
By Darren McCarty, and he is being helped into the locker room.
But I think it was the next year that it was the one that was the fight night at the Joe.
Yeah, this was just
the one that got labeled Fight Night at the Joe. Actually, it may have been this one. The next year was Osgood.
Classic fights.
Lovely.
There were like 7 more fights in this game, like within the next few minutes.
Neither of those teams were averse to fighting.
Was it Dino Cicerelli? Was like, I'm not going to shake his hand. Fuck that guy.
They hated each other. No, he was upset that he did shake his hand about Lemieux.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I can't believe
I shook that asshole's hand.
Anyway, there it was. Thank you, Tim, for reminding us of that one. That's pretty cool.
It was a great rivalry, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the league ruined that one. They want rivalries, and then they ruin them by doing stuff like, well, we're going to take you out of the same conference. You know, we're going to move everything around, move everybody into different divisions to where you never see a team that was a very crazy rivalry. So we see them twice a year. That's it.
Blackhawks, Red Wings, man. Blackhawks, Red Wings. You know, even the Maple Leafs and the Blackhawks.
I think the Red Wings were getting pissed off being in different divisions all the time, different leagues.
Yeah.
They were in the. They've been in weird time zones.
Yes.
Even though they're in the Eastern time zone, they were playing in the West a lot. So
I still think one of the best divisions in hockey growing up, I'm 50, was the Norris division. You know, you had the Red Wings, the Blackhawks, the Maple Leafs, the North Stars, the Blues. And that was a fun division, you know?
Yeah, pretty good.
But I'm biased.
Yeah. So let's see. Well, let's show, instead of goalies fighting, let's show a goalie making a great save. One of my goalies in one of my leagues anyway, Frederick Anderson.
These are all moments, though, when you play in this league that you find out there's no nights off against anyone. And when you're playing, as you mentioned, in the teeth of this road trip against these teams and what Vegas brings to the party, you can't take a shift off. Now this comes a free. Oh, Mr. Anderson! He entered the Matrix and rocked.
Oh, they're going for the Matrix joke.
I don't know who won the Blue Jays Mariners game tonight.
Wonder how long he's been sitting on that one.
I know. He's probably used it every night.
Save.
Yeah.
The half wall, that's
good
the
save though.
in the
Nice reaction.
Zone.
Yep.
Michael creates the numbers.
He's not bad, Anderson. He's pretty good. Better check his pockets. Good one. So it's worth having a nice goalie save. Let's see. This might be another one. This is Pittsburgh almost winning it. Oh, this is Elvis. It's your goalie.
Mm-hmm. Well, my goalie for a day.
Yeah.
Entire game.
I like Elvis.
Back and forth. The shot by Letang off.
Oh.
And he gets saved again on the goal line.
It wasn't Elvis that saved it, of course. But...
Tonight.
Well, he deflected it.
He did. Oh, look at that.
And enough time.
I mean, he deflected it with his gloves, so if his glove hadn't touched it, it's probably going upper corner.
I do love the view from above, though. It shows you just how close that was.
Yeah.
Happy accident.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Darren, for the compliment, too. I like the shades.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Indeed. Well, the future's so bright, you have to wear them.
Yeah.
Smokey still got the full game of the Avs versus Red Wings.
Yes. So there's a couple of saved things there. So we'll talk about refs. So this was the Oilers Montreal game, I think, the other day, and when things started to go refereeing wise, started to go bad for Montreal.
Yeah.
I don't have any sound on that for some reason. So that was called. There it is there. So you saw what. So let's just go back.
This was a boarding call.
This was a boarding call. Now, I don't know. Is that boarding? I don't think so. I think that's
kind of riding somebody into the wall. That's not a cross check in the numbers, putting their forehead into the glass.
That's a weak call.
No,
it's pretty weak.
I don't think the Oilers scored on it, but it started to give them some momentum because they were 5-3 down at that point. And all the calls after that went their way.
But
So
it's the Canadian, so screw him.
So screw him.
I'd say the guy was going down into the wall before there was any real contact. I mean,
that's a shit call.
If anything, it looked like he sheltered him all the way into the wall.
He did. There's no.
I thought boarding was when you're going like 40 miles an hour and you slam him into
you
the boards.
Deliberately slam somebody's head into the boards. But
whose numbers are facing you directly, and they're facing the boards directly. This was both of them going into the boards after the puck. That's I don't think that's boarding.
It was not boarding, but it did start to swing the game the other way. So. They're coming for you, Brahma.
Yeah, I can hear them. Sounds like about 3 or 4 fire engines.
Freddie swatted you.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come?
So that was well. This one hurts. Have you got any more, Brahma, or is this?
I've got 2 more clips.
I got a few. So this is Matt Roy taking a puck in the face.
Man, that's his McElrath for the Cap.
And you see it better from a down angle.
Matt Roy along the boards, a puck that came up high.
Yeah, that happened last night.
The oil, he's leaking oil.
Trevor Van Riemsdyk last night got the puck directly to the face.
Maybe a couple teeth too.
Couple of teeth, he told me.
So wait till you see it from the other angle.
Heading to the locker room right now. Here it is along the wall. There's a spin around.
Right
in the face. They're unsuspecting.
That hurts.
The two guys were in front.
You can feel that one. That hurts. Ouch. Right in the.
Those are always uncomfortable. That and anytime a skate gets anybody anywhere.
Clint Malarchuk.
The puck to the face and the skate anywhere is.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember Clint Malarchuk?
I don't.
You don't remember this happened in the 80s. He was a goaltender for Buffalo. And he got a skate.
Oh, the jugular cut?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
right,
I didn't remember the name, but yes. And then they just kept playing ads during the live broadcast while he's bleeding all over the ice. That one was pretty bad.
The NHL version of the Joe Theismann.
Yeah. I don't want to bring us down too much, but you remember the incident in the UK where the guy died?
Oh, yeah. God.
Yeah.
The other guy was released in the end, no charges.
Yeah, I still... My take always looked like it was incidental or accidental, not intentional. I know there were a lot of people that disagreed, but he was off balance and leg went up.
Yeah.
Tragic, yes, but I still don't think he was intentionally trying to slice anybody anywhere with his skate, let alone the neck.
Such a horrific incident. Oh my God, it was terrible.
Yep, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see the Joe Theismann injury?
Mm-hmm.
I probably have, but I don't recall.
His leg snapping in half.
Oh, that, yeah, okay, yeah.
Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah.
I know it's a hockey show.
And then who did it about 10 years ago? There was another QB that had the same thing happen to him.
Oh, I don't know.
Can't remember who it was, but Theismann, called him and was like, "Yep, I know what you're going through."
It's
going to be painful.
I was at a football/soccer game in the UK once where a guy had a heart attack on the pitch.
Wow.
player.
Yeah.
He survived, but he had a heart attack. That was pretty rough. And afterwards, the players, you could tell the players just didn't really. I was going to say their hearts weren't in it.
Not really into it.
And they weren't really into it. Yeah, it was like,
Well, and the other one that I saw happen, live on TV was one of the UFC pay-per-views. I think it was Anderson Silva, the leg kick where his shin just shattered. They connected and the leg went two completely different directions. There's been some nasty ones over the years.
It's bad.
But I think it was Anderson Silva. I'm not entirely sure on that one. I do have Tom Wilson being Tom Wilson.
Oh, Tom Wilsoning.
Yes. This one was labeled Tom Wilson is the most dangerous player in the NHL.
He certainly is.
Got him
we'll
on
see
my
what you guys think
squad.
of
What
this
a beast. Does well for me,
This is
man.
terrible news for the Canucks. And that was a terrible hit by Tom Wilson.
Yeah, that's got to be a major for sure.
That puck was long gone.
Yeah, that phrase is a redundancy. Terrible hit by Tom Wilson.
A stride, almost two strides by Hedl before he's hit. And Wilson.
That was dirty.
What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah.
I don't know. TZ, Darren, what do you guys think of that one?
Terrible news for the Canucks. And
that was dirty as hell.
Pretty dirty.
Frack. Yeah, that's horrible. Can't stand that guy.
Oh,
well, who can? Nobody can.
I do.
Yeah.
He's on my fantasy team and he gets me points.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But that was
I think
dirty as hell.
Yeah.
Absolutely dirty. And then I have something that's absolutely filthy, but it's a filthy good play, not
we've got a couple of those.
Not a bad one.
Do it.
All right, let me grab it real quick.
Do it, because I got a couple.
Screen share
of those.
going again. This one is Demidov faking a shot.
Oh, I had that. Oh, okay, this is good.
Absolutely fakes out everybody. It's one of the best plays I have seen in a long time.
This one goes hard. Oh, it's great. Yeah.
Why is my screen share showing our studio rather than?
I don't know.
There we go. Okay. Add that.
It's it.
Turn the sound back on. Now it's likely to fake you out a little bit, but watch closely.
Do it.
And then Demidov through the seam finds Suzuki, and Suzuki's going to be able
Oh, what a fake out. Yeah,
he fakes the slapper and just scoots it across. Suzuki's wide open. The ref, or not the ref, the goalie completely faked out.
Yeah, absolutely.
He goes out to take the shot. Everybody goes
so
down.
Good.
Such a good
Oh,
pass.
Garland got completely screwed by that too. Yeah.
Yes. That was
sweet.
a filthy pass.
I've got that one, but I had another Demidov as well. That is so good.
Still the best Canucks jersey of all time.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
I've got no.
I like that. I love the black Canucks jersey. Man, I hate the Canucks.
That was one of the more impressive plays of the year, I think. Already.
Oh, it is. Yeah, he is a bit of a talent. So I've got this one, which is an actual goal he scored, though he didn't fake anybody out in this one.
Derrière la ligne de but.
We're talking crazy talk.
What a shot that is.
Short side.
Beauty. Let's watch it again. It's just like a bullet there.
It's a hell of a one-timer.
Unbelievable goal. So it's maybe not such a stretch that they're doing quite well right now, you know?
Yeah.
I also had, though, nice bit of a play from Matt Barzal here. You know, it's nice to see some goals. This, what a fuck up. Look at that defender. What a fuck up. Ding. Ding. Yeah, that guy must be. Oh, look at this. I don't know who that is. Oh, that's terrible. Oh my god. Oh, it's Bouchard. That's a beauty. And it would be the Oilers, so it's even better. That's how to finish a breakaway.
That was a ugly turnover.
It was. That's how you finish a breakaway, though. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
And it did have
the Oilers.
The Oilers. It's nice to see Oilers fuck up. This is a so we should probably show a bit of Utah, and Nick Schmaltz. It's always nice to see the Wild getting screwed over.
Yeah.
Wilder right back in the zone.
Another
Schmaltz might have a breakaway. Nick Schmaltz is in. Schmaltz, he
nice
scores!
finish.
Nick
Nice.
Schmaltz. And it's
Suck it, Wild.
Utah.
This is the one Utah fan in the crowd. Yeah. I wonder if he was an Arizona fan. Just kidding.
The one
So,
Arizona fan.
I only got two things left. One I held over from last show, just for a bit of light relief. This is what the game is all about.
Those are better ice girls than we've got.
Yeah, I don't know where they are, but they're doing a damn good job. I was trying to figure it out from the banners who they are. But
There's much thigh gap.
There is a lot of that. Mind the gap, as they say in
Yes.
London Underground. Mind the gap. But just to finish on a cuter, slightly cuter, for the last clip I've got, it says wait for the celly. It's nice to see that there is talent coming up with the kids. This guy is pretty damn good. He's a little capital as well. He's not a Tom Wilson. Takes that well. The goalie's going to want that
Goes
back.
5-hole.
Yeah, but look, he does the celly.
The snow angel.
I love it. Good man. There is hope for the future when you see that.
Yep.
That's nice. Cool. There it was. That was my final clip for the night.
Cool.
Let me just let me small in that instead as opposed to embiggen. So let's see how they get on. I should check the scores. The Kraken are leading at 3-2 against the Oilers with 5:25 left in the third. So they're still ahead. They were 3-1 up. It's now 3-2. Go Kraken. That's all I can say.
I did have one more image to bring up while
you
you're
have an
doing
image?
scores.
That's it.
Yeah. So guy that we've hated on and then we've loved and we've hated on some more
Is it
and
the
we
Rat?
sometimes love. Yes, it's the Rat. The Rat made his return to Boston.
Is he crying? He's faking crying.
No, he broke
actually
down in
crying.
actual tears. He made it through the initial video,
Mm-hmm.
but then they showed his kids and everybody cheering his kids, and that broke him.
Oh, he's actually
So
crying.
even the Rat's got a heart. Here, I think the video might be actually in the next post, so let's see if it'll play.
The Bruins are Stanley Cup
So during his return video, he held it together for the most part.
Back with the Panthers.
Started from scratch, so we
Let's see this. I must admit, much as I've hated him over the years, I kind of love him.
Yeah, me too.
He's a
Now that
funny
he's
guy.
getting his licking fetish under control.
Yeah.
He'll drag it right in for a chance.
So he's fine through all this.
Oh,
Did they?
okay.
The Bruins are Stanley Cup champions.
He was Boston for a long time. But yeah,
he did pretty well.
I think he really changed a lot of opinions during the Four Nations last year.
Yeah.
Because that's where my opinion of him changed. Just his personality.
His humor and personality, yeah.
He was great during the Four Nations. It completely flipped me around on him because I hated him. And it's not just because of the Boston thing. I mean, I would still hate him in any other team except for maybe mine. But the Four Nations thing really did turn a lot of people around on him.
Yeah, he's a funny guy when you see the commercials he does and some of the other stuff.
Even the commercials.
And the interviews and the...
Yeah, even the commercials, though, that we've played over the years, we still called him a rat and hated him because the commercials are scripted. But the stuff he was doing during the Four Nations, during interviews and that kind of stuff.
Well, there's some of them.
That's right off the top of his head.
He's talking about the size of the other player's junk.
Yeah. Have you seen him in the shower?
The Marchie Tim Hortons commercials. We might have some of those. I'll have to look for them.
We've got a collection of like 700 commercials now. We just hardly ever play them anymore.
But we'll
get it's not as easy to play from EV Mux as it is from, say, StreamYard.
StreamYard, you could have them right there and just hit it. But
we can do it in here, except for you probably wouldn't see it. Doc Jones wouldn't see it, and I would see it going in half speed. Yeah. Meanwhile, everybody watching would see the whole thing, and then we'd be sitting there silent for 30 seconds waiting for it to end.
Brad Marchand, that kind of reminded me of what they did for Ray Bork back in the day.
Yeah.
That was a nice ceremony.
See, I love that. I do love that they did it for Logan Stankoven at the Stars today. I love it when they do that. And
Stankoven wasn't around near as long.
No, he was in the organization for quite a few years, though, because he was with the Kamloops Blazers for 3 years or whatever. So he was part of the organization for a long time, and then the AHL side. So he was quite beloved as an individual, you know.
Yeah.
Because he's a lovely little guy, you know. But when you get guys coming back and getting that, it's a part of the game I like a lot because everybody usually is into it.
Sometimes it's a quick 30-second video if it was just somebody that was only around for a little while. Yeah. I mean, we did it for Rantanen. Everybody cheered, and then we went straight back to booing him.
That's right.
But, I mean, yes, when somebody who is an integral part of your team and of Stanley Cup winning teams ends up leaving for one reason or another, it's always nice to see that return video when they make it back to the place they called home for so long.
The Hawks must have done it for Pat Kane and others.
Yeah, I think Jonathan Taves is going to get his when he comes to Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good part of the game. Usually people treat it correctly, you know. So.
Yeah. But it was definitely a touching moment. You know, he just watching highlights, he was completely fine. Then they show his family, and then they show him doing hospital visits and stuff. That's when he broke down.
Yeah.
So
showing the real him.
The rat's got a heart.
The rat has a heart. Well played, indeed, he has. So, anyway, I think we're wrapping up for the night.
Yep.
Good show, guys. Good show. Thank you, everyone, for being here in the chats and all that. Thank you for those who were modding, like Darren and anyone else that was modding. Who else was modding?
And putting links in for us.
Links in, yeah, Darren. Thank you for doing all that. Thank you. We should probably go around the houses and see what we're up to in the next few days. Brahma, what do you got coming up? Well, you've got the bullpen tomorrow.
Got the bullpen tomorrow night, about an hour earlier than this show, and we'll be talking the politics. Kerry Smith's going to be on again, I believe, for the next few weeks. So I think it'll be the usuals. It'll be me, Little Chad, Comics Division, and Kerry, and maybe Mad will join us.
Okay.
And Tox will probably come into the chat and start a fight with Little Chad, and it'll be fun. So,
yeah,
those two cannot get along at all.
Isn't that weird? Yes.
It's why they will never appear on a screen together.
No.
So
we have to try and engineer that sometimes so it actually happens.
No. I've had many talks that it's not happening. So yeah, the bullpen tomorrow, and then the usual week. I think everybody by this point kind of knows knows where I am at every night of the week except for Wednesdays.
It's my only night off usually is Wednesday. But,
yeah.
And then sometimes that doesn't happen because I end up agreeing.
I end up gaming or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, good stuff. Bullpen tomorrow, everybody. Make sure you're there for that. Mike, anything you want to plug apart from your Twitter?
We're getting ready for the midterm, so I'm doing a lot of research and a lot of work on the redistricting fight that's happening in the U.S. with Virginia now in play and Indiana. And most of my work is done on Twitter. So if you really want to support me and you want to help me out, subscribe to my X. It's $3 a month. Trying to build up a little network and going to branch it out and start something like the bullpen. I'm not trying to create competition, mate, but just so I can get the word out and get people.
Talk to me after the show too.
I think you should create competition.
Stick around after the show because we've got a situation that we might be able to use your help in. Then
you should compete and slag each other off because that gets more views and interest. That gets people going when you insult each other.
In all seriousness, I mean, redistricting in the United States is, it's so disgusting what they're doing in Virginia, the power grab. And I think the Republicans need to grow a spine and,
in vagina
utilize every single state,
Well, it'll
Indiana, Florida.
It'll be the Supreme Court that ends up really doing it because with the racial districting decision that's going to come down, that's going to cost them about 19 seats. And then with the rest of the redistricting being done, it could be a swing of 28 seats to the Republicans.
But they're going to try to launch a civil war. They won't allow that.
So I work with Scott Pressler. And I'm kind of on the Nevada front. So over the next year, I'm going to try to flip Susie Lee and Dina Titus's seat here in Vegas and, try to pick up 2 more seats. So for the next year, I'm just focusing on redistricting and focusing on the 10 or 12. There's one in Colorado, the 12 areas, the 12 seats that we can save and hold serve. Well, maybe we flip a couple others, beside redistricting. It's very, very, very important that we hold the House. Very important. So subscribe to
it's just a nonstop impeachment fest.
Right. Yeah. So subscribe to my X. You can, if you go to my page, you can find it, and I'm going to start putting content on there once I get a pretty decent following, so then YouTube. So, redistricting, vote, so.
Mike, you do have a YouTube channel and you have a great interview with me on it.
So. I do. I need to start putting
We're talking about music. Talking about music. Yeah, it was good.
I fall into the trap of shit posting on X,
So, but thanks for being here, mate. Yes, don't we?
It should be like that, Mr. Stansel.
So I'm pleased to say that the Kraken beat the Oilers 3-2. That game is over. So that's the final game of the night. Over. As for me, Monday, my show at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, as it's Halloween, I'm going to be talking about the classic 1968 Hammer Films movie, The Devil Rides Out, starring the great Christopher Lee, one of my favorite movies. Fabulous performance. The triumph of good versus evil in it as well. Written by the great Dennis Wheatley. So check that show out. Mike might be there.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. So check that out. That's going to be fun. We have great fun shows on Monday. And
I got to find a copy of the movie, though. I can't find one.
Yeah, well, it's probably out there somewhere. But you can whip up. We'd like to whip up a few more viewers, because we have a lot of fun on those shows. So, and then as Brahma says, the rest of the week will play out as it normally does with the same stuff.
Yep.
Same comics, shows as every week. Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Comics again, Ascendant Art.
Yeah, I get Toxic Tuesday and Tuesday night, and otherwise lots of similar stuff. So,
and I do have the chat on my side redirecting to the Circle of Jerks with Zax.
Me too, yeah.
I'd like to interview you, Brahma.
Yeah. I think we should talk backstage afterwards, and there's a couple things we can work out. So
Sounds good.
Indeed. We're all redirecting to Zach's Circle of Jerks, and I've also stuck the link in my YouTube, so it's on the screen somewhere there. So.
Yep. So everybody have a great night.
Yeah.
We will not subject you to the intros and outro so that it goes directly over to Zach's. Tell him we said hi, and I might see you over there in a little bit. We'll see.
See you guys.
Later, everybody.
Cheers, everyone.